Yo, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Big J in the building, and I am interviewing the man, the myth, the legend himself. CamKnow, how's it going, bro?
It is going good. Man, I'm honored to be here with the one and only Big J2 Lit. Really cool, man. I've been thinking about this for the last week and a half since we've been discussing it. So to be here on the Big J2 Lit stream, very cool. Very excited to talk to you guys and dive into this amazing community and answer questions. Very honored to be here.
Oh man, so usually when I invite my guests, I kind of just like give them the red carpet and kind of just let them introduce themselves, like a quick introduction. So, without further ado, I would like for CamKnow to kind of introduce himself to those that may not know him. I know a lot of people know him, but I know, some people may be like, who's this cool guy over here? Who is this homie over here? I gotta get to know him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, listen, I'm a small streamer, part-time streamer, and been streaming on Twitch consecutively since early 2022. So been out here on the streets for a long time. Started my streaming journey in 2019 and just been on and off for a while, but gosh, since early 2022 we've been pretty consistent here on Twitch and just having fun, getting everybody together, trying to have a high pace stream and meet as many people as possible, and trying to uplift as many people, put the spotlight on as many streamers as we can, and just another streamer out here on the platform.
Hey, I love to hear it. Let's So I would like to give acknowledgement to Iron Man, Duck, Mud Cricket, Peaches and Queen, Twin. I see y'all. How's everybody doing? Definitely appreciate y'all coming through. If y'all haven't already, which I'm pretty sure most of y'all have already, showed this legend some love, man. I'm really excited about today. I've been, rocking with PGG for a few months now, and I just love the energy. The energy is there, and everybody. It's like everybody stands out, right? So like everybody kind of just in their own, like everybody plays a major role, right? But like you Kamikaze, y'all just have this high energy, and I'm like, man, I need that kind of energy, and I'm just like, bro, if I wasn't in my apartments, I swear I would be as lit as you guys. But because I'm in these apartments, I can't be as lit. So I'm just like, they're holding it down for me though. They're representing to the fullest.
I know the feeling. I mean, I'm actually in, I'm in kind of a condo situation myself, and we've got some soundproof stuff on the walls. We've got some mattresses in the room. So, if you take a couple of precautions and you do some soundproof and stuff, you'd be surprised on how much it can diffuse all this sound. But I let my neighbors know what I do, so they're pretty well aware of what I do, and but yeah, I know the feeling. Sometimes you can't get as crazy as you'd like.
Oh yeah. Welcome in, DJ Echo. How you doing? Welcome in. Much love to all y'all. I hope y'all are having a great evening because I'm lit. Like I'm excited. Like y'all just don't know, man. It's like a kid at a candy store. Like I'm in here with the homie CamKnow, and I'm pretty sure most of y'all know who the homie is. But for those that are just tuned in, like this guy is a legend right here. The community is A+. Like they accepted me with open arms, and I'm very grateful to be a part of their community, and I'm going to always remember this moment, and I'm always going to just bring people from Too Lit over to PGG. Like I got love for all the communities that I'm in, but you guys were the first to be like, hey, we accept you and we got love for you. Come on over, man. It's good over here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, we feel it. It's 100% mutual, and it's just been a blast, man. I mean, we've met so many people from your community, and it's been fun. Just seeing everybody's streams and what they've got going on, and just being able to see everybody's talents and their streams and seeing the community together. That's what it's all about. So, I'm very excited to be here, and I'm glad you guys invited me today.
Oh yeah, man, it's an absolute honor to have you. So I know what we got planned. We're gonna talk later on. We're gonna talk a little bit about the Halo event. I know everybody's stoked about that. I gotta save the best for last, right? Hey, Silver Diva in the building. Lord
Silver
Zoda in the
Diva,
building.
the best
Hey,
moderator in the world. We got Mud Cricket, Lord, Zoden
Zoden.
in the building. Man, oh man, we've got some legends out here today.
Let's go, man. You see him, right? Like we see
Same
we
family, baby.
we see him. Let's go. Welcome in, y'all. Much, much, much love. Like I really appreciate y'all in here for this podcast. It means a lot. Like I've been doing this for quite some time, and I feel like I've been crafting and improving my skills, and it's been getting better. And I definitely appreciate you guys being a part of this journey, the movement. And it's an absolute honor to have who better, CamKnow, man. Representing PGG to the fullest. But
Appreciate that. Yeah.
man,
Hey, we've been doing it a long time, and we've met a lot of great people along the way, and there's never a dull moment. We're always excited, and we're always jumping in head first, and it's a blast.
oh yeah, it's always high energy. Like when I go in there, like when I see you guys streaming, I'm just like, bro, these guys got high energy. Like it's like I love it. Like I finally feel comfortable with a team that that's high energy, because I've been collaborating with a few communities, and I would be like, man, I feel like sometimes my energy just ain't where they are. Like I feel like it's unmatched, and I feel like when I go in there, I might not be their cup of tea, but with you guys, I feel like we're like we're equal. Like we actually have a lot of common interests, and I love it. I appreciate you guys. Hey, let's go, let's go. Welcome in, welcome in.
Go, baby. Come on.
Hey, see, that's what I'm
You
talking
guys have
about.
my echo on this? Can you hear my echo on there?
Hey, yeah, that's
Let's
awesome.
go, baby. Come on, Jay.
Let's go. They family gaming in the building. I appreciate the bits. Let's go. Okay, so we'll start off with a few questions, and if you want to interact with chat, more than welcome. Like my podcasts, they're pretty much laid back, they're chill. We usually, what we do is like I'll ask the questions, and then after that we'll let the chat get their questions in with you, or if they have any questions for me, they're more than welcome. Hey, let's go. We appreciate you guys, man. I hope you guys ready for this, because I'm ready for this. Okay, so what inspired you to start streaming?
What inspired? Oh my gosh, I would say probably just the wave, the hype. I saw everything that was going on in late 2017. With all the streamers, 2018, and I didn't have a whole ton of hobbies. I did a lot of uh, wakeboarding back when I was younger. But as I kind of got older, I couldn't really do that as much, and I loved playing video games. I was playing Fortnite all the time when Fortnite first came out in 2017. And I just genuinely loved playing video games. And I would jump into these battle royale matches, and there would be kids on there. Hey, you a streamer? Are you a streamer? Like every time I talk to them, I just love talking to those random people that
Yeah.
I'd be paired up with, and they would ask me if I was a streamer all the time. And after months and months of people saying, "Are you a streamer?" I was like, I damn well might as well be at this point. Everybody keeps asking me, so I started looking into it, and I made my account early 2018 is when I first made my Twitch account, and I went live without a camera. I was just testing it out, but that was really the first stream I ever did was back in 2018, and ever since then I've been kind of on and off. But I really started streaming more uh, consecutively and seriously in early 2022.
Okay, okay. What was the biggest turning point in your streaming career?
Oh man, you know what? There's never been a real turning point. There's been a lot of ups and there's been a lot of downs. I think that's what streaming is. I mean, that's kind of what life is. You know what I mean?
Right.
You get ups and downs. But I think probably the most positive point was when we decided to make the PGG less about me and more about the community. That's when it really kind of started to change. I was a VTuber at first. I was like an animated space panda slash squirrel slash raccoon. I don't know what we were. We were like a hybrid little furry animal, and we had a kind of a cult following back then. We did a lot of stuff, and it slowly evolved into me, not being that VTuber. And, I would say really that the turning point would probably be, I would say probably within the last, 18 months, really. I mean, I've been doing it for so long, but I'd say, when we made the BGG more about the community and we were able to meet more people and branch out, that's when really things, started to change. And, but even now, even now, there's good days, there's bad days, but uh, you know, we just keep going. We keep going and we keep having fun, and there's never been a day I haven't enjoyed it. So, that I think that's the most important part. But we're always striving. We're always striving. There's good days and bad days with streaming, but you just got to keep coming back and. Just be prepared to get your ass kicked. It's the people that can get their ass kicked and come back the next day and show up, and I think the more days you get your ass kicked, eventually, you start kicking ass yourself. And that's what it's all about.
Oh yeah, I agree with that 100%. How do you balance streaming with your personal life and other responsibilities?
Man, that's a good question. Uh, you know, it's tough. It's tough, especially because this day and age, things are expensive out there, and you gotta for me, it's always it's always been mental rest, being able to rest mentally and have balance. Life is like a seesaw, and when you go on stream, you're there to entertain, no, but everybody's got their own problems. Nobody wants to hear about your problems. And you know being disciplined in your life, being active, getting outside, as goofy as that sounds, touching grass, going on walks. I really try to get good sleep. I think good sleep is just so huge. Sometimes it's tough when you're so busy and you work really hard. But being able to spend time with your loved ones and work hard at what you do in the daytime, getting good sleep, getting good exercise, eating right, and just having the balance. It makes streaming better. A lot of people think, hey, I got to stream 8 hours, I got to grind, 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 and I don't think that's necessarily the best approach. I think even if you stream for 2 hours, make that the best 2 hours ever. If you've got other responsibilities, take care of that. Water your garden. So I think balancing your personal life and streaming life, it can be very tricky. But don't you know? Sometimes you do have to sacrifice some of that time on your stream, and being able to take care of the responsibilities that you have outside of stream and making sure that you're mentally and physically in good shape is very important, because then when you go live, people are very receptive to how you feel on stream. And if you feel good and you're taking care of yourself outside of the stream, uh, that will radiate on your show. And I think it's tough to do, but being disciplined and having a good schedule and knowing what you're going to do with it throughout the week and having a good solid schedule and sticking to it is how you do it, really.
That was a great answer. Yo,
Yeah,
Kamikaze in the
yeah.
building.
Yeah, I'm going to answer these questions the best I can.
Hey,
It's kind of nice to be outside of the Cam No show a little bit, because usually we're yelling, there's explosions going on, but it's kind of cool to be able to answer these questions and talk about things that I wouldn't usually talk about. So I'm really honored you guys had me on here and get to ask me all these questions. I feel very special being here. So thank you guys. Everybody showing up as well here in the Big J2 Lit show. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate you guys. PGG, you already know, stand up. We out here. Much love to y'all and everybody else that's in, different communities. We appreciate y'all. Twitch love. We love all you guys. Hope you guys are doing great. We're just getting started. We're in here with CamKnow. I'm sure most of y'all already know who this legend is, but if y'all haven't followed my guy, make sure you follow my guy. He is a great guy. I'm talking about always showing love when we hop in the stream, the community events. Speaking of community events, would you like to talk about the Halo event real quick?
I could definitely talk about it a little bit. So it's we don't do too many events. We do probably maybe two, three major events every year. We should probably crank it up a little bit. I'm sure there's going to be more in the future, but this one's very special. We were able to raise $700 in cash. A lot of streamers give away gift cards and V Bucks, and I think that's great. But I think what's really special about this one is we just send you direct deposits through PayPal. So we just send you cash directly to your PayPal for all the winners. So this is going to be a big one. It's really cool because with this event, we like to put spotlights on the individuals that are going to be in the event. So how it goes is everybody gets in the Discord early in the morning around 11 a.m. The games don't start till 12, so there's kind of a pre-show for about an hour, and everybody loads up into the Discord, into the main voice chat. So it's a little chaotic. Everybody's there, but we've got multiple moderators that are there that are kind of organizing everything. And everybody talks amongst themselves and they pair up with buddies. So, you find somebody that you want to 1v1 with. And then we take both of those two people into a separate lobby where me and Kamikaze will interview them, talk to them, ask them a few questions, how long they've been playing Halo. Do they have a stream? Do they have any events coming up? If they've got a Discord camera, we pull up their video feed so everybody kind of gets to know the person that's about to 1v1 the other person. So we showcase them a little bit, and then they jump into a private custom game within Halo. And what's cool about Halo is that I get to be able to spectate their point of view. So I'm not actually in the game, but I'm in their lobby. So I get to change back and forth to their point of views. So it's very much like a real tournament,
Yeah.
like you would see in a professional league. So we go back and forth to their point of views. We set a certain amount of kills, and it becomes very high stake because, of course, everybody wants to win the $20, and it's a lot of fun. So we're going to be giving away $700 in cash. Mud Cricket has been very generous to give out a beautiful headset, a black Razor Shark, and then my very good friend Mac Frazier as well is giving away some A50X headphones for the grand finale. So I think altogether,
Ooh.
cash-wise, it's going to be well over $1,000 worth of prizes. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be an all-day event this Saturday, and me and Kamikaze and the whole entire PGG, all of our moderators, Silver Diva, Dutch Rudder, Mud Cricket, all of them are very excited to be there, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm excited. I mean, it's my first time being a part of one of y'all's community events. And I'm really excited. Like I can't wait to meet other people that I may not have already gotten to know. Like that's the cool thing about it, interacting with the community and getting to know more people and just letting everybody know, hey, I'm here, I'm part of the PGG, and I ain't going nowhere, baby. I'm here. Like, let's go. Like Kamikaze in the
Yeah.
building, Clutch World. I see y'all. Much love to the fam, man. I appreciate y'all. Mud Cricket,
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I mean, there's a lot of Halo fans out there, and it's gonna be a blast. Being able to get everybody together, and it's gonna be one of many. And we've had a lot of great people join, and a lot of people that have just been diving into the community and doing such amazing stuff that it's nice to be able to give back to them. And we've got that really cool flyer that came out with me and
know.
Kamikaze on it. So it's
that
gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yo, that turned out great though. I loved it. That was a really great flyer, man. Like I said, man, you guys inspire me. Like I said earlier, when I watch you and I watch Kamikaze, those cool animations, how much energy you guys put into it. Like that's the kind of stuff that I like. And I know everybody else is entertained and love it too, man. Like it's always a great time hanging out and watching you guys stream.
We're not around for a long time, but we're around for we're here for a good time. You know what I mean?
Oh
So
yeah.
that's kind of our motto. We go big, and when you come into the streams, a big part of it is being able to showcase the people in the streams because the streams would be nothing without the people that come and subscribe and be a part of it and chat in the chat. So there would be no Cam No show, there would be no Kamikaze show without all the viewers and all the people that support us. So to be able to put on shows, it's very important for us to be able to shout out every person that comes in. So a big part of our show is showcasing people and making sure that everybody is heard. So if anybody is ever in my stream, we try to get their profile picture up very quickly. We ask them if they're a streamer. We talk to them. We try to get to know them, and ultimately, it's been great, and people appreciate it, and that's really what it's all about. It's about getting everybody involved, and it's been a blast.
Oh yeah. I definitely I'm looking forward to it because like I said, it's my first community event, and like for years whenever was trying to run my community, we would do things from time to time, but I haven't seen a community like as uplifting and as hyped as your guys' community. And I love PGG. Like ever since I've been in there, like it's always active. Like I gotta say, like I know a lot of people would say my Discord was active, but man, your guys' Discord is active. Like it's on and popping all the time, and you never know who you're gonna meet in there. And that's what I love about it. I'm all about making friends and those bonds, building those, those engagements with people, and just letting everybody know that they're more than just a number. They're important people, and that I truly value. And people treat me the same way, and that's what I like about PGG. Like it's more than just a number. It's actual friendships and bonds.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I have people coming to my stream now and they say, "Hey, I found you through the PGG," and I'm like, I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, big shout out to the PGG, baby. Let's go. So
Hey,
I mean, it even comes around and makes its way over to me. So it's a lot of fun, man. And you know what? I think our energy that we put out there, it radiates with people. People kind of reciprocate the same thing, and they feel it. We really when you come into our stream, I hope you get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 followers as well. That's what it's about. I want people to be able to come into our stream, meet other streamers, and kind of go down that PGG rabbit hole,
yeah,
if you will, because if you go down the line of everybody that does stream on the PGG, you're going to find some amazing people. You're going to find some really cool people. And gosh, I mean, I could name some names just down the line, but my gosh, man, I mean,
it's
it's
so
just
many
it's so
people.
cool to see. There's so many people, and I encourage anybody to click on that Planet Gaming Gang tag on anybody's profile. Go look at who's live. Jump in there and say what's up because they all share that same energy that the PGG was kind of founded on.
The show. Exactly. Welcome in, Astro. Definitely appreciate you. Like I said, man, I love you guys, like Clutch World, Dutch, like all of those, all the homies I met from the community. And I gotta say, man, it's been an absolute honor. And I can't say it enough. Like it's just so much energy, man. Like I feel the energy right now. Like, I'm living through my boy CamKnow, and it's like so much energy, man. I feel hyped. Like I just want to yell into the microphone, man. It's just so intense, but I definitely definitely appreciate you
Yeah,
guys,
I'm
man.
toning it down a little bit tonight. I'm not getting too crazy on you guys, but yeah, no, a lot of fun. I mean, I have so much fun doing it, and every day I drive home from work, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Man, I just I just get into that gear. I get into the PGG, and I look at myself in the mirror, and I say, okay, baby, it's go time. Maybe we'll crack open a couple of ice cold beers, and
Hey,
we let it go, man. I mean, Dutch Rudder's out there. Dutch Rudder's been with me forever. Kamikaze. J Family, Mud Cricket, Silver Diva, Astro, Jay. I mean, all of them, man. They make the PGG, so I would not be here without those guys. And they're the ones that make this show. I feed off of everybody, chatting in the chat, and all the funny stuff everybody says, and there's little catchphrases that stick with everybody. Good night, brick squad, bricked up, back to back. I mean, everybody's just so funny, and everybody's got a good sense of humor. And what I like about it is it's very laid back. We really don't take anything too seriously, and I think that's the way streaming should be. You shouldn't take it seriously. A lot of people, they make it very tribal, and you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to, and that's never been what the PGG's been about. It's always been about minimal rules, be who you want to be, spam the chat, self promote. We
Yeah.
joke around a lot, ban this guy, get this guy out of here, get him back in here, I'll give this guy a kiss, diving into the pool, ice cold cocktails, water beds, ponytails flipping and flopping. It should be fun. It should be a show, and that's what we strive for.
Yo, Kamikaze, bro, you are something else, man. I was reading what he was saying. He got a question for you. He says, from a scale to 1 to 10, how stiff are you?
Oh my gosh, man! We're cutting diamonds out here, Kamikaze. And it's so funny, man. You know what? I can't help but think about you guys sometimes when we're out here. But yeah, we're cutting diamonds. If that answers your question.
Let's go. Listen, man, I really appreciate this opportunity to do this podcast with you, brother, and I hope you're having a good time, man. It's
Oh,
definitely,
absolutely.
it's
We're not
definitely.
even halfway through it, man.
We're just getting
We still
started.
got time. We're just getting started, baby.
Hell yeah, and I'm here for it. And if you guys haven't shown love to one another, make sure you guys show love. Hey, let's go. Appreciate that. Let's go. Much love to y'all, man. I definitely appreciate you guys. I heard they clap, but didn't see hands. Move. Hey, I was definitely clapping, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Definitely appreciate all the love, man. You guys are truly amazing. Like I said, I'm really stoked to be a part of this community. If you guys haven't joined this community, please, I advise you guys to join this community. A really great community. They stay lit. They stay hyped. You'll catch some that might just be chill, but majority of the people that I have met have been hyped, and I'm just like, that's my people right there. Like, I was destined to be in this community, man. I don't even see them as friends. This is family right here. Like, I love these guys. Every time I'm in their streams, they're always shouting me out. There's always great vibes. The energy is there, man. Like,
Yeah, it is, man. It's fun. Sometimes I don't expect it. I'll come in on a Monday night, and I'm a little tired or something, and we'll start getting the party started. Mike Lowry will come out. We've got a couple of
hey,
people with some really funny profile pictures. We got Mike Lowry, and he's got a picture of Will Smith from Bad Boys. And Will Smith is jacked. He's got like the rifle in his hand. He's got his shoulders popping. So we've been playing a lot of Bad Boys 2 soundtrack, and Shake Your Tail Feather. And
hey,
we've been popping off. There's been a lot of fireworks, a lot of explosions, and like I said, sometimes I have a hard time going to sleep after the stream. My ears are ringing. I go take a cold shower after my stream, and I brush my teeth, and I lay down in my bed, and it's like, man, I can still hear all the cop sirens going off. I can hear the explosions still ringing in my head. I'm like, man, what has my life become? But it's crazy because everybody shows me so much love. It's like, man, I have no choice but to come back. You know what I mean? I
oh
can't
yeah.
I can't stop now. So it's a crazy roller coaster. And these last 8 or 9, 10 months, I took a little hiatus, a little break around this time last year. I wasn't even around. I came back to streaming early March of last year.
Mm.
Uh, so we're kind of getting close to back when I jump back on. So it's been cool. It's cool to kind of look back after 12 months and say, wow, we really came back and we made a difference, and we've made so many friends, and we've made a difference in other people's streams, and it feels good. Feels really good.
Oh yeah. Hey man, like I said, man, major shout outs to PGG. If y'all haven't followed these members, man, y'all need to follow the fam. Like for real, like these guys are legendary. Mad love for each and every one of these guys in the building. Stand up, PGG. You know how we get down. Like we here for this. Like high energy and just so much love, man. Like the hype is real. And I always say every time I see Kamikaze and I see you, I'm like, there's the hype bros. Like I have gave y'all the nickname the hype bros because y'all are definitely the hype bros. And every time I hang out with you guys, it's just, man, it's a party. It's always a
We
party, bro.
try. Well, we're not around for that long. I mean, you figure, I go live for probably, on average, probably 2.5 hours every stream. There'll be a couple of streams, maybe I'll go for 4 hours. But I think if you average it out, I'm probably doing maybe about 2.5, 3 hours each stream. So, 3 or 4 days a week. So, we're here for about 12 hours a week. So we're clocking in at, maybe 48 hours every month. So we're here for, about 2 days every month. And, when you zoom out, it's not that long. So, when we come out, we make sure that we try to, come out 150%. And, everybody deserves a good show. And when I get on, I take it very seriously. And, I want people to feel special. I want people to have fun, and I want people to feel valued. When we come out, we try to make it as lively as we can.
Hell yeah. Yo, Zombie down in the building. What's up, bro? How we doing, man? Much love. Hey, if y'all haven't showed my boy some love, make sure you check out Zombie
Zombie
Don.
baby.
Yeah, he likes to get the party started too. Baby Bonkers in the building. What?
Bonkers, come
Yo,
on.
let's go, man.
Best bangs on Twitch. That's what they're saying.
Facts, major facts. Baby Bonkers in the building. If y'all haven't showed her some love, man, what are y'all waiting for? Go ahead and hit her with a follow. Definitely, man. A lot of the PGG is out here tonight, and I love it, man. Definitely appreciate you, Cam. Definitely appreciate the PGG. Nothing but love. Too lit. We out here. I see all y'all, man. We recognize all of y'all, and we appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. We just chilling on the movement. And the cool thing that I like about this, man, is that I interview anybody. So if anybody wants to be a part of this, they're more than welcome. They just gotta let me know.
Very chill. I love the overlays that you got. It looks great. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is the first podcast I've been on. I'm planning on going on one other one. Zahabi has asked me, so I got to get out there and show my boy Zahabi some love. And man, but this is my very first one, so I feel honored, and I think that's that's being on the Big J2 lit as the first one. I think I'm doing pretty good.
Oh hell yeah, you are rocking it, bro. You are rocking. I'm telling you, you okay. So outside looking in, I wouldn't have like thought that this was your first time because you're doing the damn thing, bro. You're doing it.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, no, it feels good. Feels good. Feels like just a regular stream here. I mean, Wednesday's usually my day off, and but I was like, let's go, man. I got the get up. I feel right at home. I
And
feel
that,
right at home.
and that's how I want it to be. I want everybody to feel welcome. Like I said, I plan on interviewing Kamikaze, and I know it's gonna be lit just like it is right now. And so many other collaborations. I talked to Clutch World, and he's like, they ain't ready. I'm like, man, I know, man. A lot of people ain't ready for this PGG Too Lit collaboration, man, and I'm hyped. I'm
I
hyped.
tell you, there's a lot of people in the PGG, and we try to get the people that that represent it well. You know what I mean? We try to get the people that bring positive energy, and and just bring the good vibrations. So and I think we're doing a pretty good job at that. You get what you put out there, and when you put out when you put out the good stuff, and you embrace people, they reciprocate it, and they give it right back.
Agreed 100%. Man, I love the chat. Honestly, I like, okay, so my chat, it moves, but this is the most it's moved in a long time. Like I'm like seriously like
Oh,
keeping up with.
really?
like I'm keeping up with chat and like it's like, man, it's awesome. Like, I always wondered like, how does people able to manage that? Like, how do people manage to read that chat when it's constantly flowing? And I now understand. It's awesome. It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I mean, yeah, yeah, being able to multitask is crazy. So sometimes I'll have the chat going on, and then I got people DMing me about stuff, and then I got to move my car out of the driveway. I'm halfway through shotgunning a beer. I'm sweating, but it's fun. It's fun, and you can't get everybody. Sometimes you miss a couple of comments in the chat, but I always make sure I say in my stream, don't be afraid to say it twice. Spam the chat, copy and paste. No, there's no rules here, so let loose. And
Definitely.
I just got a follow from Jareth Black. Jareth Black followed me. So big shout out to Jareth in the building.
Hey, let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yo, Mr. Mays Gaming, how's it going? It's going great. We're just here interviewing CamKnow, who is an amazing streamer. Like for real. Like if y'all love high energy, if y'all like hype, like what the old school say, if y'all like it crunk, you know what I mean? Like if y'all like it crunk, y'all need to go ahead and show my boy CamKnow some love, man. He's all about high energy and always giving back to the community. And my brother, it is an absolute honor to be a part of this amazing family. And I can't say enough about you guys, and I'm always high praising you guys because that's what it's all about, man. Crunk Nation, hey.
Hey, baby, somebody arrest that man.
Let's go. Yeah, man, every time I watch the hype bros, man, you guys definitely inspire me, and I'm just like, bro, how? I need to learn. I need to talk to these guys. I need some cool animations because you guys, man, you guys are doing the damn thing. And if you guys didn't know, man, Kamikaze, I see that purple check mark next to your name, man. It's only a matter of time, baby. It's only a matter of time.
Mr. Mays just followed me as well. Big shout out to Mr. Mays. I got the big J2 lit crowd coming out here, baby.
Let's go.
I see you guys. Thank you.
Definitely appreciate you guys, man. You guys are definitely coming through, showing love, and we appreciate you guys. Mad love, man. I got a few more questions. Nothing too crazy. We
No,
just getting
that's okay.
started.
I was here for the questions. I'm here. I can stay longer too. So you hit me with it. I love the questions. I like being able to kind of dive a little bit deeper and talk about things I don't usually talk about. So it's kind of refreshing to hear the questions.
Okay, definitely. What has been your most rewarding achievement in streaming so far?
Oh man. I think it was coming out from a hiatus. I had a period where things weren't looking really that great for me,
Mhm.
and my schedule wasn't really good. I had like we were saying, managing things outside of streaming. I was very busy. I had some it's just some issues going on outside of the stream, and I was gone for about 3.5 months. I
Yeah,
wasn't streaming. I think in 3 months I only streamed about 4 or 5 hours. So I think the biggest accomplishment I feel was being able to get through it, and just go through that and be able to continue on and just be brave about it. And I think coming out from last year, the beginning of 2024, and it was around this time that I came back was in March. I think coming out of that dark period that I had, like Dutch Rudder said, dark times I had, and everybody has them. Everybody's got dark clouds that come in, and I think it's the ability to be able to say, hey, everybody's got rainy days, everybody's got dark clouds that come in, and it's not going to be sunshine and roses all the time. And I think, being able to get through it and seeing that the community had my back and being able to get through that period and come out on top, that was probably the best time that I've ever had. And looking back at everything I've done in streaming, I think coming out from early last year and being able to continue streaming and being able to up to my schedule and being live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I never thought I'd be here streaming this often. So, looking back at where I was, streaming 4 hours within 3 months to now being streaming about 12 to 14 hours a week is probably the biggest thing I'm proud of, and meeting all the people and bringing them along with us.
Hell yeah. Honestly, man, I'm really glad that you were able to shake back and get out of that, that that break, because I mean, I understand people need breaks here and there, but for you to get out of that and bounce back and just be better than ever, man, is a great story. Like, I always like
Yeah.
to see good people do well, and seeing you bounce back, and like, I wouldn't have been able to have met you and joined the community if you didn't bounce back, man. Like,
Yeah, no, it's true. I remember I went live and I didn't really have the get up that I have now. And I remember I went live and everybody was saying, they're like, man, Cam, you look rough, man. You look rough. And I was like, yeah, I feel rough. I was like, I gotta get it together. And I moved my setup a couple of times to different locations, and I was all over the place, but to be settled and have a spot where I've got all my gear, and have been able to, navigate the IT side of things and be able to have a PC that's set up and it's got cybersecurity on there, and just feel, feel secure and settled and have a good schedule. It feels very good. So that's what I'm proud of, is just have been able to, set that schedule so that I could put on a good show, and ultimately, do what I'm supposed to do here on Twitch, which is, amp everybody up, have a good time, and bring people together.
oh yeah, and that you do, my brother, and that I can definitely take my hat off to you and just tell you how much I appreciate you and appreciate the community as a whole, because like I said, I was going through before I took my hiatus off of Twitch and went and ventured off and tried other platforms. When I came back, you guys were the first team to let me have the opportunity. So like, with that being said, there's always going to be a place in my heart, and I'm always going to rep that PGG. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't know how much it means to me, but it means a lot. Like, everybody outside looking in, man, this community is one of the best communities out there. If y'all haven't joined, please take my advice and join the PGG. They're a great community. And, I understand some people be like, well, what if this person's not my cup of tea, or there's always somebody in there that you're going to be able to vibe out with. There's so many people in this community that there's just so many friendships waiting to be made. And I really appreciate everything that they all do. Like, everybody, you know it's like a puzzle. Everybody is a piece and fits in and make this beautiful Picasso, make this beautiful picture. And
Yeah.
I really feel like everybody is important to this community. And without you guys, without me, without Cam, without without so many legends, it wouldn't be what it is, and that's how I feel. And that's how I feel about my community as well. Like, we all work together. It's more than one person. It takes more than one person to make it.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. It's been a blast. It's been a blast, and I have fun every time I get on here, and being able to dial in all the stuff I've been working on, and the sound effects and the visual effects to bring the show to life is just a lot of fun, and seeing people genuinely appreciate it and ask me about it and want to be, want to do something similar. It's cool, man. I've seen a lot of spaceships pop up, over the last couple of months, and I just I it's just it's great when I see it, and I see people embracing it. They've got the spaceships, they've got the transitions, they got the sunglasses. I've seen a couple of backpacks out there as well.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we got the backpack gang out here, the BPG baby,
Let's
and
go.
they're out there. So it's really cool, really cool.
Hey, I just, I really love this community. Like, just, I'm reading chat and they are going off the chain. I love it, man. I've never had honestly, like, my chat, it would move, but the way it's moving tonight, man, you guys are definitely showing love and support, man. And it means a lot to see a lot of people from the community just supporting the movement. Like,
Yeah, dude. Well, you know what? I think I should. It was such short notice because I know we were kind of trying to figure out a date, and I told you only a couple of days ago. So I wish I would have been able to nail it down. So maybe in the next month or so we can do another one,
Yeah,
and I'll put the flyer out there a little bit more because this one was such short notice. I know there was only a few people that kind of knew about it ahead of time. So
yeah,
we got to do another one where we promote it and get some more of the people out in the community to come out and show up and show out because there's so many more. I know J Family, Kamikaze, Dutch Rudder, Baby Bonkers. I mean, they're always rocking with me. Those guys are diehard, fans and supporters and streamers, and they do everything for the PGG, and it wouldn't be the same without those guys. But next time we come together, and I hope we do it again soon. Hopefully
definitely.
we can spread the word a little bit and get even more people in here.
Definitely. I agree. I agree. We definitely can run it back. I always say, every time we do a podcast, and I haven't had a bad podcast. Like, let me knock on wood, but I've always had really good podcasts, and I'm always down to redo this one, run it back, as they say, run it back.
Heck yeah!
But
Heck yeah!
but yeah, man, I'm also looking forward to the collaborations. Like, like I know the podcast is a chill thing. People can pretty much, be laid back. I know I tell them as long as, they ain't breaking no rules, they can, be themselves and, say what they gotta
Heck
say.
yeah!
But
Heck yeah!
but yeah, man, if y'all haven't already, man, y'all make sure y'all join this community. If y'all haven't, listen, y'all need to. It's a great community. I'm gonna keep talking about how great of a community these guys are. Like, shout out to PGG. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Shout out.
Jay Family says that he's going to be the first guy to get the PGG tattoo, which I think is wild. I know Kamikaze was talking about it, but man, I don't know, man. If Big J beats him to the punch, we're going to have to do something for Big J, man. I've been talking about, giving some people some founder badges because I found out that once you become a partner, you can assign the founder badges to specific people. And there's a lot of people that do have founder badges that, their accounts are deleted because it was so many years ago. So, we're definitely looking at Kamikaze, J Family, and Dutch Rudder getting those founder badges that they definitely so rightfully deserve. Those guys, we're gonna hook them up with that. I just got to figure out how to do it, but I'm sure it shouldn't be too much trouble.
Let's go. It would be an absolute honor.
Oh yeah.
Um about this. I had it in the and I had it. Ah man. Let me go to the question. It'll come back. What kind of content do you feel most passionate about creating?
I think, man, I think what I feel most passionate about at the end of the day is everybody having fun. So, I mean, I don't know how to put our stream into a category. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
it's it's never really about the gameplay. I mean, I do play Call of Duty. I love battle royale games because I get to goof off a little bit
Yeah.
and run around an open world map and shoot at people. But I'm not, if you've watched my streams, I'm definitely not the best Call of Duty player, not the best video game player in general. So I think what I feel most passionate about is just when when everybody at the end of the stream says, "Man, that was a great show," you could just tell that they get emotional about it, and that's what I like to do. I like to make people laugh. I like to make people a little scared, and then at the end of the stream, I like to make them feel a little sad. Like you never know. You never know if it's going to be the last stream or not. And I like that cinematic, emotional aspect to the stream. And sometimes we hit the nail on the head. And we used to do it a lot with the animated panda. It was there was there was this sense of there was just this kind of sense of this cinematic sadness a little bit. At the end of the show, it was like always kind of like a cinematic kind of sad ending, and the spaceship flying off into the sunset, and saying my goodbyes to everybody and running the credits, and just make it just trying to stir up the emotion. So when I see people are stirred up about it, and I can tell that it's getting people worked up in all kinds of different ways. That's what I feel most passionate about, is being able to pull out that emotion into the streams, because you see a lot of streams that just are regular streams, and there's certain things, but man, if you can if I can make somebody cry at the end of the stream, that's what I'm going for. I'm going for the tears.
It's always like heartfelt and good vibes when you can connect to the people and they have something to relate to you. I So I definitely feel that, and I respect that.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what at the end of the stream. That was it. I remember, man, when I used to stream as an animated panda, I would end the show, with these kind of electronic, intense songs, and I remember I would hit the button and the credits would roll,
Mhm.
and I would watch the credits roll and the music play, and I would hit the applause button, and people used to say in my chat, and there was only like maybe 6 or 7 people, but like those 6 or 7 people, they were going nuts, and they'd
Hey.
be they'd be they'd be spamming encore, and Dutch Rudder can vouch for me, encore, encore, and we'd come back out, and I'd just be like, let's go. And they're just like, and we're just, I mean, it is just, I never got over it. And I've always just had such a fun time. I have a hard time going to sleep at night, and that's just how much fun I have doing it. And, even though that little animated panda's gone, there's a piece of him that still lives in my heart. And I try to pull him out as much as I possibly can, and try to stick to the script and stick to the code and stick to what we were always about, and that was just putting everything we have into it, and just just trying to bring that emotion out, getting nuts, as Dutch Shredder would say. Get nuts, kid.
Hey, hey, let's go. Hey, much love to y'all for real, man. We really do appreciate you guys and hope you guys are vibing out. Like for real, like I hope that this podcast has done justice because I've been stoked about this. I've been really excited about it, and I've been ready for my boy Cam to kind of talk about the Halo event because it's gonna be a good time, man. I know. I told myself, I got this Friday event with Fallout guys, the customs, but I'm gonna make sure I don't stay up late because I gotta wake up early to turn up with you guys. It's going down.
We'll be there. We'll be there 11 a.m. and it's going to be a little chaotic, but all of our shows are a little chaotic, but it's going to be fun. At the end
Yes.
of the day, everybody's going to get some cash, everybody's going to get some ass, and it's going to be a good time. We're going to be popping and locking, flipping and flopping, man. Telling
Like
you, snow leopard G strings on, and we're diving in the deep end.
I got a question for both of y'all. How bricked up do I get y'all? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I told you guys, Jay, we're cutting diamonds. That's all I got to
Hey.
say.
Hey,
We're cutting diamonds.
you know what I'm saying? Like hype my guy up. If y'all haven't followed my guy, make sure y'all show my boy CamKnow some love, man. Great guy. And if y'all haven't already showed each other love in the chat, man, y'all need to make sure y'all follow one another. But I'm pretty
You guys
sure.
okay if I stay here a little later, like a little bit over the time clock? You guys okay with that?
Hey, let's go. I'm down. I'm down.
All right. I'll hang out with you guys a little longer. Give me 20 seconds. Time me 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Put it down, yo. Put it down on the clock. Hey. So how's the chat doing, by the way? How is everybody? We definitely appreciate you guys coming through, showing love and support. Iron Man Duck, Dutch, J Family. You already know what it is. Kamikaze, Beer O'Clock. Hey, okay, so let you guys know on the YouTube end, I usually run for about an hour, and then after that, we pretty much just vibe out on the other platform. So everybody that's over here on the YouTube end, I want to say I appreciate you guys so much. It's been love. And
YouTube too?
yeah, I'm on YouTube, baby. We everywhere. We everywhere.
Wow. Oh, that's awesome. I've had a couple of people say that I should multi-stream, but I've always felt that being on Twitch, I don't know, maybe it's just getting out of my comfort zone, but I've always, been on Twitch. I was kind of anti-Twitch in the beginning because I started on Mixer. It was a
Mixer.
It was a Microsoft owned program, and that's where I started. And it eventually shut down once Ninja got signed. He got paid. I don't know why they paid Ninja 30 million. They should have paid me 30 million. We would have kept that thing going.
You know what? That's crazy because I started off on Mixer as well. So I didn't know that streaming was a thing until my cousin told me about it. And when he told me about it, I started streaming, and I'll never forget. It was off a console, and then once I got a microphone, like a fancy microphone and a camera and a laptop, I started getting like the cool fancy overlays. Like I was really nervous to turn the camera on, but when I did, man, I've been, been a streamer ever since. I got out of that comfort zone, and I just was doing the damn thing. I was expecting trolls day in and day out, but I really didn't get many trolls like a lot of people would get.
Like to believe there's more good people out there than bad people. You know what I mean? So, and you attract what you put out there, and you're a good guy, Jay. So, I think the good people just naturally come your way. But it's funny that you started off there and you said that, getting out of your comfort zone. That is why I was an animated little dog, is because I didn't want to show my face. I really didn't. And I mean, to a certain degree, I still don't. You know what I mean? I still got kind of a get up here. And but it kind of allows me to get a little bit more crazy. I think there's kind of an element where it's a bit of a show, but it allows me to kind of be that kid again. And when we first started on Mixer, it was the animated panda, and when I started, obviously I was an animated panda, but I didn't realize that Mixer was connected directly to the Xbox. And what happened was, naturally a lot of kids were watching Mixer, and I would, because it was on the Xbox, so it was accessible to them.
Yeah,
Obviously, kids wouldn't be on their computer watching Twitch, but they were watching Mixer
right.
because it was on their Xbox. Their parents buy them an Xbox console, and
Uh-huh.
then naturally they go look at the live streams, and they see this animated panda guy, and it's my voice. I sound exactly the same. My voice is probably a little blunt. Oh
Oh,
gosh, a little. Geez, just hit myself in the face. Uh, a little. My voice is probably a little blown out now. But you know, that's how it started. Was just a bunch of kids coming into my stream, and since they were all kids, I felt obligated not to curse. I didn't want to be a bad influence. I didn't want to be dropping f bombs. It just didn't feel right with all these kids watching my stream.
right.
So they were all calling us the PG gang
Yeah,
because we were keeping it PG.
yeah.
And that is how it started. Was they're the PG gang, and then it evolved into Planet because it was involving everybody. It was a team, so it wasn't really a PG gang. It was more a Planet Gaming gang, and then it slowly turned into P double G, and that's really where it began.
Hey, I love to hear it, man. I love to hear it. Okay, so I didn't want to cut YouTube out. I felt like they deserved to hear that, but I want to go ahead and convert over all the way to the Twitch side. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys follow the Twitch. Head on over this way. YouTube, I love you guys. Thank you guys for showing love and support. We will see you guys next time on the movement. Let's go.